Good day, everyone, and welcome to today's market technical breakdown. My name is Anthony Phillips Njoko, the founder of 10x Digital Lane, where everyone who has a knowledge gap in digital trading can get the right knowledge, get the right guidance, and also get the right tool sets to enable them trade the financial market profitably. If this is your first time, you're welcome. Don't forget to smash the like button, share this content, and comment below what you learned. And as well, always visit the description to get the links to our official channels, our official opportunities, and any other product or service we will be mentioning on this video. Okay, so we're going to share our screen now. So we dive into the chart. So over here are the pairs we're looking at. We'll be talking about Euro USD, GBP USD, GPJPY, XAU USD, also known as gold, BTC USDT, ETH USDT, and SOL USDT. Okay, so let's dive into Euro USD. Okay, so this was our forecast for last week on Euro USD. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. So our forecast for Euro USD for last week was more like there's going to be a push to the upside from this level. There's going to be a push to the upside, which the market has completed successfully, and then from there it's going to expect a drop towards this low. Okay, so for Euro USD, our last week forecast was accurate and it is still on point. It is still playing out. It is still playing out 100%. So with that in mind, now let us update the previous week high and previous week low. So this is the new previous week low, which if the market breaks below it, it goes lower, and we can see already that the market has done justice to that. And this is the previous week high over here. Good. So with that in mind, now let's go to the daily time frame. Let's see if we can spot the daily demand or daily supply. So all the way down here, we found the daily demand all the way down here, and we are spotted it with this line. Then all the way up here is the daily supply, and we spotted it with this line. Okay, so that is still intact. Then on the 4 hours time frame as well, we have the same view on the 4 hours time frame, but a little thing has changed. Okay, in the 4 hours time frame, we also have a demand zone here. The market created when it got here. Okay, so we're going to be monitoring this market closely. Okay, we're going to monitor this market closely from this 4 hours demand, although we can see that the buy pressure for the dollar is massive. And based on what I can see on the 4 hours time frame as well, I can see something that looks like a head and shoulder pattern, and this is forming more like the left shoulder. This is the head, and this is more like the right shoulder. So this is the break of this neckline. This is the neckline here. After it broke it, the market came to retest this high to this low. Once we measure this high to this low like this, maths. So you get it this way and place it this way where there was a stop. So you see the projected outcome is still that demand zone. So there's high chances that this level here will be broken and taken out. Okay, so that's just it, man. Once it breaks, then you can be able to get way more sales. So that's what I see mainly for the 4 hours time frame. And our last week projection is still playing out for Euro USD. Okay, then the next is GBP USD. So for GBP USD, this was our projection for GBP USD. We expect GBP USD to go up, get into this supply zone, and then sell from there. But what did the market do? It extended towards this 4 hour supply zone all the way up here. It extended towards this 4 hour supply all the way up here. And then sold from that point. This is where it sold from. Okay, so let's just update this chart. So this is exactly what we see here. So like I said already, I've spoken about GBP USD coming towards this level all the way down with GBP USD. Okay, so the sales still play out because our last week forecast was this. Our last week forecast was wanted market to have this little push up, okay, and then drop. What did the market do? It extended towards the supply zone, and I know why it did that. Okay, so the sell now for GPUSD is possible for this week. Sell massive sales for GPUSD. Then the next on the list is GBPJPY. GPJPY. So this was our forecast for GPJPY. Let's not focus on what is happening now. This was our forecast for GPJPY for last week. So from GPJPY for last week, we told you guys that the market was here. That's Sunday evening, because we did this one live Sunday. So we told you the market is going to sell from this level once the market opens. Not the market sold, and we said minimum take your profit at this channel, the demand channel. We said if the market breaks this high, the market wants to go higher. So that's exactly what. So let us update this chart now. Let's go to the weekly time frame. Let us update this chart. There was a gap in the market, and for the VIPs, they made good profits. I'll share the signal. I'll share the signal with you. I sent to the VIP, and I'll show you the trade results on EURJPY. We bought EURJPY. Alright, I made $3,000 on that trade, and I'll share it with you guys. So watch the end. So this is last week's high. I need to move this. Okay. This is last week's high. Mark last week's high. Good. So if the market breaks the previous week high, what happens? We go higher, right? So now let us mark out the demand zone, JPY. So over here, I see a demand zone for JPY, daily demand zone here for JPY. Then supply zone, market has broke it. So the next supply zone we're aiming for now, daily supply zone, is all the way up here. You see it all the way up here. I've marked it long time ago, all the way up here. Okay. So with this in mind now, let's now go to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, what do? We mark the 4 hours demand and 4 hours supply. So I'll delete this line, not valid anymore. I'll delete this line, not valid anymore. Then this 4 hours supply zone I see here. This 4 hours supply zone I see here. Yeah? It is not a supply zone anymore. It is now a demand zone, which means that I want the market to tap into it and move up more. So that is where this forecast now plays out. We analyzed this market last week. I told you that forecast can play out. Okay, so that is what the market is doing now. So the market already broke this supply zone. It's now going to test it as demand. Once it tests it as demand, we look for our entry on lower time frame to buy to get profit for the week. Okay, so for the next pair, which is going to be XAUUSD, we already talked about GBPJPY. The next pair is XAUUSD. This is our forecast for GBPJPY. For those that didn't see the forecast, we said we're going to expect a retest and a continuation push to the upside. Okay, then for XAUUSD, that's the next on the list. So what we see for XAUUSD playing out is this was our forecast for last week on XAUUSD. So the market is going to retest here. After that, it's going to shoot to the upside. What the market has retested swiftly. Okay, but it's only a deep retest. It was a little retest. Look at that for good spot at previous week high, previous week low. So this is the previous week high over here. Then this is the previous week low. Then go to the daily time frame. On daily time frame, we mark out the daily demand and daily supply. So literally there is no daily supply because the market is creating a new all-time high. There's chances that the market can hit 4,000 per ounce very soon. So the daily demand I see is more like this level here. Then I go to the 4 hours time frame to mark out the 4 hours demand and supply. So literally What I see for gold is on the 4 hours level is this demand over here. This demand over here. That's when we're buying massively. I'm buying massively. So if there's any little rate test we see this week, we should buy more of gold. Like I'm looking for 4,000. Let's see that as well it's going to. So the next of this is BTC USDT Bitcoin. So this was our forecast for last week on BTC USDT, and Bitcoin actually surprised us. So this was the forecast. The market was here on that Sunday. So the guys that Bitcoin is likely going to head to this place. Okay. So what did the market do? It got to this level and we expected to drop from here to head to this to grab liquidity. But what happened? No. It was satisfied with the liquidity it grabbed there. It started buying massively and created a new all-time high. As that yesterday, Sunday. So for Bitcoin, you see, even these forecasts are within the week last week. I made the forecast that from here Bitcoin is going to test this level to continue buying. What did he do? He just kept buying and buying and buying. So let's delete this, delete everything. Good. Then we go to the weekly time frame. Let's start with the weekly time frame. This is a parabolic rise, massive run. So remember, as at the month of July, I was making this announcement, guys. Bitcoin, my ultimate target is 140,000. And you guys should be aware that the bull run ends December this year. So ultimate target still stands 140,000. Market is currently at 123,000, remaining like 17,000 plus in gains to get 140,000. And the bull run ends December 2025. Bear market starts 2026. So from 2026, you start strategizing, planning for the next bull market that's going to be coming in the next 4 years. Okay, so that's it. So this is the previous week low. And I can't find the previous week high label, so we have to create a new previous week high label. This is the previous week high. This is the previous week high over here. Then we go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we mark out the daily demand and daily supply. So from this daily time frame, we are currently inside a daily supply, which I've already marked out. I marked it out far back. This is daily supply here, and then over here, this is going to be the daily demand over here. In the daily demand. Okay. So with that in mind, now let's go to the 4 hours time frame. So 4 hours time frame, I marked out the 4 hours supply as well from that same level where I got the daily demand. See, I marked it out already. Use this 4 hours supply over this, everything, this, and together with this zone, the 4 hours supply. So if I go to the future now, what have you seen? The market broke that supply with a bot 5 a.m. Market broke that supply. So body coming close and getting a new all-time high. So with that now, there's two projections for Bitcoin to move to the upside. So my forecast still stands for Bitcoin for buys, but a little pullback is not inevitable. Probability for a little pullback is there, but due to the whole shutdown thing in the US, I've been reading some articles. If the shutdown is prolonged, it has two sides. Okay, if it's prolonged from now to December, yeah, we can see some new highs for Bitcoin. But if it's prolonged from now to end of October, you can see some new upsides for Bitcoin. But if it extends like to November, December, you can see some massive drops in the crypto coin as well, or in the crypto market as well. So this is one possible move. Another possible move for me, I know that institutions should be watching out for, is a retest. So if you use the Fibonacci retracement tool, like from the swing hold to, so this is more like a 50%. This is a 50% where institutions to look at. This is more like equilibrium level. Anything below it is discounted level. So there's still chances the market will come towards it. That's where most institutions aim for, mainly the equilibrium level. Okay, so if the market comes towards that level, you can get more buys from this level to the upside. Okay, so this is what I see. These are the two pictures I see initially based on probability for Bitcoin. But what goes up comes down. There is a law. The market doesn't just keep going up and up and up and up. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go to the next pair, which is ETHUSDT, which is a cherry. ETHUSDT. So for ETHUSDT, played out very well. Exactly as soon as we ended our stream on Sunday evening, because we did that stream by 9, the market just started buying. I told you guys, just buy ETH. Just started buying and got towards the 4-hour supply zone, and it's currently inside this major zone. Okay, so let's update this. So we go to the weekly time frame. We are going to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, we update the previous week high and previous week low. This is the previous week high, and this is the previous week low. Then we go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, I now see a new daily supply zone. So this is a supply zone on daily time frame. This here, the supply zone. Then the demand zone for daily time frame still holds below there. This level is the demand zone on daily time frame, where it still holds. Good. So with that in mind, let's go to the 4 hours time frame. So the 4 hours time frame, this is 4 hours supply zone I now spot. This is supply zone over here. Then let us mark out the whole level like this. Good. Yeah, so that's the whole supply zone level. So if I'm to extend it this way, you can see that this market has really created a change of character. So there is high chances of what? A retest. Like I told you, whatever that goes up has the time to come down. So there's a possible chance for retest. So if I'm to calculate the retest, I'm to put this like this. So swing go to the swing high. So retest could possibly be this 38 Fibonacci 38 8.2 Fibonacci retracement or 50% Fibonacci retracement. Okay, so this could literally be the retracement zone or retest zone. Okay, so two things is possible. Two things from this supply zone. If it holds and sellers come in, you can see a retest to continue buying from this level, or we can expect crypto to just break this high. Once this supply zone is broken, you can now start buying more. We need the supply zone to be broken first, okay? And after that, let's see. As the Ethereum created a new all-time high, let's go to the weekly time frame. Let's see if the Ethereum coin has created its new all-time high, because we are in hot season, we're in alternative coin season. So from alternative coin standpoint, okay, Ethereum has created a new all-time high. If you look at it very well, okay. The last time Ethereum was here, it got to like 48,504. So the last time the 4,854, almost $40,000 in my mind. So, but the last time it got this high, it got to $4,956. So it's good. It has created a new all-time high, but that doesn't mean that it cannot go higher. Okay, so a retest is highly possible. Market doesn't go in one direction. So that's what I see mainly for Ethereum USDT. But I think that institutions will be watching out to see how market traders react within that zone, because it's the same similar zone Bitcoin has, that Ethereum has right now, the resistance zone. Okay, institutions might buy or might sell so that they can push the market down, because they are the ones that control this market. Retail traders will just follow the institutions. Okay, they cannot just keep buying and buying and buying. No, they need to balance demand and supply, so they will sell, they will add sell positions while still holding their buy positions. So these are our forecast for Solana. This is the last pair for analyzing. So how was we said the retest to continue buying. So what the market do on Sunday? This is the retail retest. On Wednesday or Tuesday it was still there, and then continue buying. Okay, so that's it for this forecast. It was accurate on point. Delete. So let's update this. Let's go to the weekly time frame. So the weekly time frame, what do we do is plot out the previous week high and previous week low. So this is the previous week high. And this is the previous week low. Then we'll go to daily time frame. Daily time frame, we mark out the daily demand and daily supply. So basically, this was my daily demand all the way down here. Market literally didn't tap into it like I wanted, but it shoot to the upside. Then this is the daily supply. The market has not got into it yet for Solana. So this daily supply still holds. Market has not got into it. So now we go to the 4 hours time frame. We go to the 4 hours time frame. Market has not gotten to the daily supply, so we go to the 4 hours time frame. So on the 4 hours time frame, we mark out the 4 hours supply, which still remains intact with the last one we had. So Solana is more like a coin that has more buy potential than the rest, like Ethereum and Bitcoin, because it has not even got into the 4 hour supply level yet. So more like Solana, we're looking for more buy opportunities to get to this level first. Okay, but the previous week high has not been taken. So if the previous week high is taken, there's even more confluence. But for this, since it has not got into the supply zone, there's still more buy confluence there. And no cell structure is prevalent yet. The cell structure is no cell structure is prevalent yet. So, but if you look at this, which structure can you see? Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. If you look at this, which structure can you see? If you place this way and this way. It's looking more like an ascending triangle. And one thing about strategies, because there are principles to every structure you see in the market. To trade any structure, there are principles attached to it. Okay, so basically you need to wait for the candle that will take out this ascending triangle. So you need to wait for a break. This is where you enter from. At the break of the previous week high and the break of this ascending triangle, the candle that closes above it, that's the candle you enter from. Okay, so literally ascending triangles can be complex. So you can still create something like this before this break happens. So once this break happens, the candle that breaks it, you make your entry from that candle close. Then your stop loss should be below the low that created that break. Then you aim for this high. That's the principle to trade ascending triangle. If you like what you just learned, give a like, subscribe, and click the bell notification icon. So this is it for the market technical breakdown. So let us look into the fundamental news events we have for the week. Let's look at the fundamental news events we have for the week. So for the fundamental news, today we had unemployment rate for CHF, which was negative. There is massive unemployment in the Swiss franc, which was announced by 8 a.m. today. So the ECB governor is speaking. He started speaking exactly by 8:15 as well. That says a lot why the euro is weak, because I sent a signal. Remember, I sent a signal to you and everyone in this free group. Okay, we sent a signal last week, and you can join our free group to see the signal. So this was the signal I sent last week, euro GBP for the sell, but it did not activate our trade. We had pending order trade. It did not activate our trade. Okay, so but the market is selling us that this was a 1:5 used to, but it never activated our trade. Then this another signal I sent to the VIP. This was GBP, Euro JPY. Yes, Euro JPY. So I see Euro JPY. This was Euro JPY sent to VIP. What do you see? There was a gap in the market. The market is if I'll take profit. Euro JPY has done a retest. The same retest we're expecting for GPJ, Euro JPY has done it, and it has continued buying to the upside. Okay, so we expect more buys for Euro against Japanese. Japanese is weak. Then I already shared with you guys the take profit for that particular trade. It was sent to VIP. So you join the VIP, you get more signals. The free group, you can send 1 or 2 signals in a week, or 3 signals, which if you add crypto to it. But in the VIP, we send them 2-3 signals in a day, both Forex and crypto. So out of these 2-3, okay, one will play out well, one might not play out well, one will not play out at all. So the one that plays out well, most times we make ×3 of our money that we invest in it. The one that did not play out well, we lose 1% of our money. The one that did not play out at all, we don't lose any money there. So in a week, you're able to get 3 signals every day for 5 days. And each of these 3 signals that come out, or 2 signals that come out, you can always get 1 right, 1 wrong. At the end of the week, you always have profit. Like last week, we made like 4% of our accounts last week after doing the plus and minus of the total money we lost and the total money we made. This is trading for you. Don't be afraid of losses. The probability will play in your favor. So we have retail sales month over month for Monday. Okay, this is coming out by 10 for Euro. Retail sales month over month. So this is it. It is 0.1. The previous figure is minus 0.1. If the figure is higher than 0.1, it is good for Euro. If the figure is lower than 0.1, it is bad for Euro. Retail sales has to do with the sales of goods and services within retail stores. When they're making sales, it is good because there is flow of money, there's cash flow for the business. The employees will be paid. The employees will be able to use the money to take care of their family. Family will be able to have good education, good healthcare. So everything transcends to still sales. So there's a ripple effect. Okay, so this is it. Then let us see. I want to see for the whole week. I want to see for this week. Take me to this week. Good. So for Tuesday, we have Westpac consumer confidence for AUD. We are seeing 3.2%. This is going to drop by 1:30 a.m. Tuesday morning tomorrow for AUD. So if the figure is higher than 3.2, it is good for AUD. Which is lower than 3.2, it is bad for AUD. Then we have during New York session balance of trade for Canadian dollar, balance of trade. So if you see a figure higher than minus 5.7, is that billion or trillion? I think that should be billion. The minus 5.7 billion Canadian dollars. Then we should expect strength. Balance of trade has to do with total imports minus total export. So if there is more export, you're sending your products from Canada to US, from Canada to Europe, you get, there will be what? Foreign revenue, okay? And this foreign revenue can be stored in foreign reserves, or even used converted to gold, because a lot of banks are converting their foreign revenues to gold because of the new BRICS movement of putting back the fiat currency attached to gold, like the dollar before, when they pegged the dollar to the gold standard. So this is what is going on now. So, but with the tariff that is going on in Canada, there is high chances that this balance of trade will be negative. There's a lot of tariff imposed on Canada from the US, and about 60% of Canada's products are sent to US because they are partnering, but they share borders. So that is just like Nigeria and Benin Republic, or Nigeria and Cotonou, or Nigeria and Ghana now. You get, so still they share border, they are going to be doing interchange, but there's a lot of tariffs imposed on them by US. So this can affect their balance of trade. Okay, so yeah, analysts are saying it will be minus 5.7. The previous figure is minus 4.94. Okay, so they're expecting to add negative of minus 0.7 or minus 0.8 approximately, yes. So PMI, Producer Manufacturing Index, okay. So this has to do with the manufacturing of goods by producers in Canada. If there is high order, they will manufacture more. If there is low order, there will be low manufacturing, you get. Then over here is they're expecting the figure to be 51.2, if the previous figure is 50.1. If this figure is higher by that time, it is good for CAD. If it is lower, it is bad for CAD. FOMC from the Fed, we'll be listening to the FOMC meeting on Tuesday. Okay, Wednesday as well, there's another FOMC meeting as well. Then no much news on Wednesday. Wednesday we have balance of trade for EU, total imports minus total exports, Germany to be precise, and this is for August, the total exports and imports for August. Okay, so this is 15.1 billion euros. If you see a figure higher than 15.1 billion euros, it is good for euro. If you see a figure lower than 15.1 billion euros, it is bad for euro. Then Thursday, October 9, 2025, we have balance of trade for euro as well. This is on Thursday. Balance of trade. Wait, why is this thing mixing up? This is 7 a.m. Let's see the Thursday on. By what time? 7 a.m. Okay, so there's going to be announcement on Wednesday and also announcement on Thursday of the same news. Let's see how that goes. Then in New York session, we have continuous jobless claims for dollar. You know, it's always repeated every week on Thursdays by 1:30 p.m. West African time. So if there is a continuous jobless claim, which means that people don't have jobs, they'll be filing for jobless claims benefit. But if they have jobs, they'll not be filing for jobless claims benefit. Okay, so that's one thing about this particular continuous. So we need the figure to be lower. If the figure is lower, that means that people are not filing for jobless claims, they're actually employed and they're earning income. This is 1930. Okay, so if you see a figure higher than 1930, it is bad for dollar. A lower figure than 1930, it is good. Then this initial jobless claims, these are people that are filing jobless claims newly, fresh people that just registered in US, because US has a system whereby if you're not earning money from your employer, and it is certified that you had an employer, you can file jobless claims, but you get a letter from your employer to give you permission to file that jobless claims, and they will verify it before they give you that jobless claims benefit. This is the initial jobless claims. New people that filed it. So if the figure increases by higher than 223, it is bad. This figure here, if it increases more than 223, it is bad. But if the figure is lower than 223, it is good. Then we have jobless claims 4-week average for the last 4 weeks. If this figure is higher than 239, it is bad. If it is lower than 239, it is good. So obviously these are jobless claims, the same thing, the same routine. Then in the evening, we have Fed Paul Chairman speaking to us a speech this morning by 7 p.m. on Thursday. He always speaks by 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Then this is unemployment rate for Canada. So for Friday, ultra Friday, I have unemployment rate. So if you see a figure higher than 7.1, it is bad. A figure lower than 7.1, it is good. So then we have employment change for September, okay, for Canada as well. If you see a figure higher than 2.8, it is good. Employment change is like people that are employed. The change is an increase, okay. This is more like non-farm payroll, okay. For Canada, it's for non-farm payroll, so they call it employment change. unemployment rate is already understood that this is people that are unemployed. If you see a figure higher than this, it is bad. But unemployment rate is those who are employed. If there is an increase, it is good. So if you see a figure higher than 2.8, it is good. Okay, lower than 2.8 is bad. Then Michigan consumer sentiment has to do with how the consumers in the US are feeling about the products they consume and about the economy. So if they feel optimistic, which is like they are happy, the figure will be higher than 55. But if they feel they are sad, they are not satisfied, and the economy is not good to them, they will be bad sentiment. So the figure will be lower than 55. So a good sentiment, a higher figure than 55 is good, a lower figure is bad. So that's literally how you can be able to analyze this market and know how to trade with fundamental news. So if you want to actually learn more, you can go to our website www.tenexdigitallink.com and learn. Okay, there you get the all-in-one knowledge on how to trade the financial market. The link is going to be in the description. Okay, the link is going to be in the description. So just move over to the website and register and get the necessary information you need to be part of this movement. Okay, so let me show you guys that. So there's also an event that will be holding this 18th of October in Owerri by HFM. Okay, so you guys can visit and learn more about this event. I'll be dropping the details of the event as well in our groups, so you can register. This event is happening at Rockview Hotel, Owerri, on Saturday, 18th October 2025. Okay, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, so you can find your way to Owerri to learn about trading, basic about trading, and also understand HFM, because they have been our sponsor broker since 2019. I've been working with them since 2019. I've been working with them alongside them all throughout the tough times, all throughout the upgrades, all throughout the progress, and all throughout the transformation in their system. So they are good because I acknowledge their growth, I acknowledge their progress, I acknowledge their vision, and I've been growing with them as well. So that's it. I'll send the details for you to sign up. Then for you that wants to join our academy, this link tree is going to be on the description. So once you click on the link tree, it's going to open up. This is Tenex Digital, the first-hand information about digital asset opportunity from around the world. Okay, everything here is my official links. See the event sign up link for that HFM event. You can come here and click on it. Over here is my top 2 trading signals I used to make profits this week. You can check it out here. These are our seller stock, where if you want to subscribe for our VIP group and you're not in Nigeria, like you're in Ghana, South Africa, India, this platform is going to help you make payment to us seamlessly without any limitations. Then all over here is recommended links. If you want a one-on-one consultation, you can schedule a meeting here, and if you pop up to my calendar and I'll attend to the meeting. Over here is the free trading education YouTube channel. You can get it from here. Then recommended Forex broker HFM. You can get the registration link here. Another recommended broker is Xness. The registration link is this. Then we have the recommended crypto broker Binance, KuCoin, stock brokers for those who trade stocks. This is the recommended link. Then trading views to analyze the market. Here it is. Crypto tools reviews, coin market cap. This is a registration link. If you need funding up to $50,000, you can get it here from 10 Trade. Okay, for those who are forex traders, you have the skill, you need capital. Come over here and click this link to join. Then these are our Telegram group for forex, Telegram group for crypto. Then these are our WhatsApp group for both forex and crypto. These are our TikTok page if you want to learn some content and you get some funny videos that can educate you and motivate you about trading. Go to TikTok. Then this is our Forex Facebook community, where we give you updates about our signals, our events, and also our products. Then over here is our Instagram page as well, Facebook, TikTok. So once you click on that last link, this link opens up. So this is where you now get access to our yearly VIP subscription payment link. You can click over here and process your payment. You can get our gold bot over here and fill the details and get the gold bot. This is the scalper bot. You can click over here and get the scalper bot. Then this is how to make 6 figures. This is a free book. You can get it. How to make 6 figures in 6 months in real estate business. Then this is how to trade with artificial intelligence, which we currently do as well. You can get the information here. This is for our monthly subscription for our signals. You can click here and subscribe for monthly. And then this is to attend to our courses, okay, from beginner to advanced. You can get it here. Then these are my book. I wrote a book, Forex Mastery Guide to Trading Success. You can get the book from here. Just click here, make a payment, then you get access. Or you can reach out to me. I provide the account details, company account, then you make payments, you send the receipts, and you get access to it as well if you're in Nigeria. Okay, so this is it mainly, and our one and only official website is only 10x digital lane, no other 10xdigitallane.com. okay, so this is where everyone has a knowledge gap in digital trading can get the right knowledge, get the right guidance, also get the right tools to enable them trade the financial market profitably, because we bring you a unique perspective to the world of digital assets. We teach you how digital trading will work well, how to earn massive passive income on different digital assets, how to invest in safe assets, how to build and grow your startup business from 0 to hero. So you need to sign up with us right now, because procrastination is the thief of your time. Okay, so once you come over here, you sign up, you reach out to me and sign up, you gain access. All the courses are inside the website. We have stayed so long on this, and I appreciate you watching to this point. Please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and share this content with your friends and family. This is Anthony Phillips Ojoko, your guardian, and I wish you a profitable trading week.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this.